I feel like
rematch from the group stage. Fluxo W7M with 8.
Start to put pressure here. Dots down below, up close. Doesn't have the nitro anymore though for the Monty.
Yeah, not initially clear, but nice. The Monty safe. Good push. 4-3 though in favor of SSG, and Dots still able to anchor the site.
The fact that Dots is still alive here is really, really important for Fluxo. As Volps then gets rid of J90, suddenly numbers equal. It's on Volps. Harley can only do so much at the clash at this point. Volps inside of dining, but this is where, with Volts pushing through with the kit, Newers can watch, hold the angle. It's Volts though that went pistol out on the Monty. He's the one that got aggressive. Poor old Palu now by himself. Does get the headshot onto Newers. Knows there's one up above.
Oh,
he got that tap onto Volts, but the plant was successful. What a shot from Palu. Now he can go for the counter defuse, forced to drop. Oh my god, the fact that it was even that close. Benja locks in, completes the
smoke layering here, very aggressive. SSG already tempting site. Faults to go for the plant attempt, and Ashen on the glass able to cover. Where's the denial from Fluxo W7M? It comes in too late. It's a post.
And it's a post with the Monty up as well. This is a great round from SSG. They understood, they got the early solar control, established a position with the layering of the smokes in the glass to get that plant down, and this becomes very difficult for Fluxo. Great headshot from Paolo. He switched on early here in a do-or-die match, trying to get the pinch onto Faults. Paolo just got the solo kill anyway, got him tucked into the corner, and suddenly it's a 3v2 with 19 seconds left. Newers at the window, gets down, and then so does J90. Paolo, he's on a heater to begin on Chalet. He's gotten 5 kills. They'll get the counter defuse, and it's 1-1 as Palu begins the trash talk. Shield. Bob sitting in Mudroom. Rather than looking to contest Library, probably because he's got 1 HP. So far, though, SSG haven't found anything from this play. In fact, they lose Faults, and then as the smoke dissipates, Ashen goes down to Dodes, and that's still top Library control for Fluxo.
The discipline there over towards Mez to not overpeak and then catch the timing through the smoke will likely win this round. For Fluxo W7M, SSG not having the explosives to displace this position, and Dodes has played it to perfection. Oh my word.
Oh, 3 from Dodes. He's been so good at Six Invitational thus far. It doesn't look like slowing down. Great shots on the peak from the deployable shield. Then to turn and go lobby entrance. Leaves poor J90 all by himself. Volps was in mud. He was low. Does get the kill. 40 seconds to clutch a 1v3. If you can find the next, it does open this round still up. Dodes low towards Library Stairs. And I know, though, Core looking in towards Bar. Easy kill.
Glaz pushes through the smoke. He's favored in that fight. Takes it. Wins a couple elsewhere, which was a bit of
Brow and the Echo, so they can have mixed results in terms of aggression or bringing it defensive. Dots is the one that finds the opening kill onto J90.
Volps. He can round up Library Stairs or Fireplace lead if required. Piano clear next on the agenda for SSG, but again, it's a shield standing. SSG have not cleared this utility, and it's proving costly.
Yeah, I mean, this is now pretty much round over for SSG, right? Because there's under 40 seconds left, 2v5. You still got to deal with Yokais. You still got to deal with clearing utility down below. It's still 3 Zoto canisters for Dodes as Lubin gets rid of Ashen. Newers just runs into bathroom, meets his demise. It's flawless. A clinical round from Fluxo.
Into the server as they weave across.
That's so wow. I mean, that honestly could have easily gone the other way. The spray from J90, right idea, just doesn't connect. And then Volps pretty much just fires back in hope, hits the headshot. Win for Fluxo, another opening kill. Got to get this one onto Benja. Caught napping. Lovely kill for Volts. Traded though by Ashen. This is where for SSG, you've got to keep this round alive. Keep it active. Keep pushing. Try and get back to numbers even. It's caught though. Got tagged up heavily. The positioning for SSG right now is being punished by Fluxo. Newers stayed in that vicinity. Then, therefore, an easy clear for Dots. Fluxo with a 2-player advantage. Default was up, so Newers was on cam the whole time. Sell him out! Out of the timeout for SSG. Not the response that was needed from Callout. Double from Dodes. Fluxo,
On offer this round from Fluxo W7M, Dots below, Parley basement, Loban up close, flames out at court.
That's much better for SSG. Take your time, relax, execute when you need to, together.
Another good flame.
So far, Fultz's counter usage in this round has really been good. Cleared out Lopen, Dodas as well then pressured off, tried to drop too late, gets caught. Forcing now Dots to retake up above, and he does at least get the kill onto J90. Don't forget about Palu too, playing bottom library stairs. So he too will have influence.
Watch here. On offer for SSG.
Volts is pushing Piano though. Are they aware of it? Newers is not turning around, still at the mezzanine. Dolts goes down. Volts is going to make the move. Volts, you have to go now. Pinch with Palu up above. Go together. And that's exactly what they will do. Plant is going down. Palu does get the kill. Can he go and deny Volts? Volts got his. Nice shot from Ashen though. Hitting that was able to protect Volts so he could get the plant down. And Volts now is low on health. Default plant. Both will play bar stock together for Volts and Ashen.
Good luck, Volps. Look, they double stack. Volts is low, but Ashen on the Blackbeard should be very difficult to clear.
He can see the Blackbeard of Ashen. He's got to go now, though. Volps, you've got to play the time. Try and force them out of this bar stock position. Frag grenade thrown from Ashen, just to delay. Little move as well to play towards bar. Volts will stay tucked into the corner. There's no time. Round's done. SSG get their second attack at the end of the half.
Good siege in that last round with great clearance. Really good flank watch and preventive in the position. But on Chalet 50-50, it's still Fluxo W7M.
Makes it a lot harder with that clash up for Fluxo to brute force, take this Office position. Newers aggressive towards Ego. Now, he loses a fight here and goes down. Office gets opened up, and there you go. Happens there. Dodas, great shot, headshot. Now, suddenly, you're getting overwhelmed on the clash as well for Vault. Over towards Piano. He's pushed back. It's now Office control for Fluxo. Even though they lost Loban, that doesn't matter. You don't need the blitz here. You've got the Ram, you've got the Sledge, you've got top floor, you've got the next minute. What I want to see from SSG is, do they get aggressive here? Or do they hold towards Solar? Nitro from Benja, beautifully played to get that kill onto Dodes. Advantage for SSG. Do they go for a retake of Office?
Yellow ping onto J90. Unable to escape. Volps doesn't catch that timing, but does get caught from down below.
Oh, yeah, they got them. Well, it's good positioning from Palu because Fluxo pushing them across, back down Trophy Stairs. There goes Ashen. So they will, instead of going back towards Office, they retreated towards down Trophy. And unfortunately, Fluxo had numbers set up for it. Really good read from Fluxo. Benja's got his third in the round. He might need the ace if SSG to win this, but he's low on health. Palu swings again. He goes double digits, and it's down to Fultz in a 1v2.
10 seconds for Fultz to hold on.
Got to deny this plant. Palu will be watching. He will be the guardian for Dots, the stick. Vault all down to the SMG. No more shield in play. Dots planting inside a kitchen. Vault's though, the tripwire connector. 40 seconds now into the post plant. He'll still give himself an opportunity. But he's playing this rather slow, trying to find an angle, trying to find the gap. Palu playing Trophy Stairs, but Dots on site on the kit was able to get.
So the Solace will continue here. Ashen run out. He's caught.
Oh no.
Baited in by Palu, who has a cheeky laugh.
First couple of rounds, it's all Fluxo. The lowest rated player of Fluxo is equal to the highest rated player of SSG. That is how damning of a beatdown this is. In a do-or-die elimination game, SSG have not shown up on their map pick of Chalet. Fluxo are flexing their muscles. As Loban finds 2 in the round, it's a 5v1 down to Newers, and let's be real, let's be honest with ourselves. It's flawless, it's 6-2, this map looks done. Say that though, but the time does start to dwindle down, and they still haven't really cleared out Ashen. You still got West main control if you're SSG. They lose Faults towards Library Stairs as Doda has finally made his move. Oh, Newest though, nice headshot onto Dodas to get that trade, but they lost the Vigil battle. Ashen goes down to Palu. Right in his pocket, he stays. The plant will go down inside of Snow. Palu got another one. Map's done. It's only J90 that remains as SSG have been beaten to a pulp on Chalet on their map pick and will now be facing elimination from Six Invitational. As finish this series off, they got a 6-3 record over the last 6 by Rebellion. Yesterday, 7-3. So a little bit more recency. Eat the majority of that without being knocked down. Flash onto Ashen is perfect. No one pushes just yet, though. He stays tucked in. at Church Wall. Then I know, holding towards dirt, no dirt push coming as we enter the final 12 seconds of the round. Again, this is where the numbers are with Fluxo though. Next kill is so important. Good down onto Dot. Got a bit of help from that earlier Nitro. Volts though, overwhelmed, up close. Shotgun, double from Ashen. Better from SSG. Despite the extra man advantage, they right on time.
Target located. Second floor.
Tracker active.
And the quick drop down as Logan gets aggressive to Vendetta, doesn't find the kill. Newa's still alive. Still inside a gym. Plank going down though inside a CCTV. Fluxo have got sight, but the Yokai is preventing the plant and then the gas babe at the server racks. This is a great play from SSG. Wonderful. Play off site, rely on the Yokai and the gas babes, and it worked perfectly. They lured Fluxo into an open site. This is a wonderful round from SSG. Bolt's caught because he knows the pressure's coming back. This is the best round that we've seen from Space Station all series long.
Benja below Fault's basement. Keep that in mind for SSG as Fluxo pepper into sight.
Get rid of Ashen as he tried to make the cross bathroom and also Jim. Bolts with a response at least onto Dodos after they also lost Newers. Needed that kill from over towards Garage. Palu though gets rid of Chain, I know. Salt vulnerable. Well, yeah, this one's done. Fluxo just flick up the switch immediately to the on button and immediately they're able to get site control, get the kills. Nothing goes right for SSG. They had Faults as some kind of a pivot over towards Garage side, but it then left the site vulnerable. Easy take, easy clear. Faults surely not going to be able to win this one. The triple stack main stairs coming his way. That's one. Could have maybe then got the second. Had he done so, would have made it interesting. Site doesn't get cleared.
That's not a full commit from Benja.
Well, Newers goes down, so he lost his contact. He needed to be more wary of the fact that he was on cam. Good swing from Benja that at least gets rid of Palu. One of the hard breaches eliminated, but I mean, hard breach at this point is not going to be a factor because you got the ace and 4 secondaries. Ashen just caught towards Garage. So again, SSG are clearly trying to be aggressive, but at this point now, it's starting to then get into the realms of sloppy aggression.
Fault's main, SMG. He needs to find a multi in this round as Benja falls and the
Attacker mindset on the defense. But credit to Fluxo because they've started to switch on. They're reading kind of how SSG are playing. Overcommit from Faults because again, he's in that same mindset to 2v4. Well, I got to do something. Hits the shots onto Lopen. Turn around, the Monty though still shield up. Goes the pistol play, hits the headshot, and suddenly a 1v2. But Low Health needs to create the rotate. He did so, but Dodes then gets into a strong position, shoots him in the back. All time is creating so much space now for Fluxo. They've taken they can get Lounge. You can see that SSG are really feeling the pressure and feeling the heat. There's a shoulder on the Lopen. Newers will connect. They lose Volts. Back to a 3v3. And Dots is low on health on this blitz. Reloading. But they lose Ashen. Palu goes nuts again. SSG need to connect, but false shot in the back. It's down to J9O, but here comes Daddy Palu. Logan bot main forced back by the final gas babe. Are they even aware of Volps' position? Dots has now made the drop. J9O is going to push out of the smoke and try and take close contact against Dots. He's trying to push straight into him. 2, 3 kills go the way of SSG. They surround Dots on the Monty. They were so quick. Once Fluxo made their move, SSG responded. Flawless in the end. The bunker down, basement works.
May well be one of the better rounds, maybe even the best round we've actually seen from SSG. 3-3 the scoreline. They remain a chance.
Yeah, but they go into the attack now. Yeah, this is entirely clear. Besides one. Saying that, they are going direct. They lose Benja, though. Gets caught by Volps. He's made his way back to site now. In fact, that's what Fluxo really all should be doing. You've got that pick. Go back. Play site. Dots through the hatch, playing as if he's an attacker. Palu trying to take the battle over towards AK. Volts is now going for the plant, and this should be successful. It will go down for SSG. And that means now shield up for the Blackbeard of Vaults.
Dots needs to have impact. He's finding it so hard to push forward, but it's now 4-3.
They lose Newers. If they can clear out this dirt possession, becomes very winnable for Fluxo. Dots will go down, and so does Dodez. And they combine J90 and Vaults for SS. Dodez to try and get back over to that window position. Bam, Vaults has then got a good angle to get that kill. The problem is a bit of this barbed wire, the utility. Dodez just peeked the window, by the way. He just literally gave up Rafters. Gave Rafters up to Vaults. They lose Newers, so they've lost the Deimos on the other side of the map, but Rafters control established for SSG. On the balcony in a good position that if Dots, oh, he's just jumped out. Dots is outside. They're going for the pinch. Benja got the kill onto Lopen despite the clash in his face. What a huge play from Benja. Fluxo went for a power play to clear out the subroof, and Benja was able to get the shot. They lose the Monty, finally deal with Benja, and suddenly though now advantage Fluxo.
J90 on the ground. Can SSG salvage this attacking attempt?
But they still got to get the plant. And here comes Dots now.
Shield down.
Shield down. SMG up from Dots. Flops is on at the breach, but he can't find an angle. Needs to push in. Help out. Got the revive on the J90. He's back up.
Oh.
He's now down. Vaults gets rid of Ashen. What a clear. What a round. This is what we've just seen. Dodez has stayed though. And Vaults then gets caught because he came back to help out. So he got kind of baited back in by Dodez's positioning deep inside a cache. And Dodez, funnily enough, got logistics. J90 will peek the window in towards bedroom. Can't find an angle. Vaults, how does he get involved? Breaks the keeper barrier. Lopen almost caught. And in the end, it's a Nitro shot from Balu onto Vaults. Ashton falls. He was low. And it's only down to Newers. 20 seconds and they need a miracle clutch from Newers. Needs to win a 1 versus 2. Has one smoke, knows where one is, but Palu from the bathroom sits him down.
For instance, the Fenrir late round, the impact of the Izami as well. Limited
gas, babe, for the final 90 seconds of this round. Not a bad little push though for SSG. They captured Dirt, but Dots will capture Ashen. And Palu now over towards Garage.
There is a drone over towards Garage. Ashen can watch that.
Dodez is, by the way, still top floor roaming over towards Con. But he does get tagged up. Doesn't matter. Beats out Benja, who goes down again. 2 and 8 for Benja.
And Dodez back to church. Second shot.
Oh, this is done.
Newers. This is series point, surely.
This should be 6-4 in the books. Barring a catastrophe. J90, bit of damage. There's Dodez though. Transferred back down. It's flawless from Fluxo W7M, who have now got 2-1 with the 2-player advantage. You don't have to commit now into these Fluxo players. Drone, followed by the Nitro of Dots. Doesn't hit anyone. Taking the battle towards the balcony, but then Ashen from Logistic gets 2. Needed that. They will stay alive at least for one more round. One more opportunity. We go to the again, there's still a minute. Newers though tagged up, trying to take this angle fight against Dots. No more gas, babes. They lose J90 though. And now the push in from Vaults. They go all or nothing. Balls to the wall here for SSG. Vaults found the kill onto Vaults though. Can he go for the plant successfully? Turns his back. Benja now deep inside a bedroom. Here comes Fluxo though on the pushback. Benja, he needed to arrive, and he does do so. Makes amends as SSG his way, and it seems as if it will be ultra successful. A little trigger discipline. 1 popped and 2. Sits them both down. A wonderful flank from Strip as Vaults has been able to change the complexion of overtime. Newers gets 1 and Vaults gets a 2nd. And with 30 seconds left, 2v2 still winnable for SSG.
Maybe they cover. Newers with a big task.
Newers,
1v2.
you've got to cover, but Palu hits the headshot. Vaults now down and out, and it is once again match series point for Fluxo. Full flash though up above in kitchen. Will delay slightly. Flames still down below as well. You've got Lopen towards main stairs. 10 seconds. So time now very much becomes a factor here for Fluxo. Drop down from Dots, unsuccessful. Connecting with the Nitro was Ashen. 4 seconds left. Vaults has got onto the kit. Will stick the plant. Gets off though because J90 pushed up. As time expires, SSG's bunker defense holds on strong. It's all or nothing time. Can't be scared of the moment. Can't be scared of what's about to come your way. Play the win! And Lopen just overstepped ever so slightly. Ashen finds the open. Pushing back through bedroom. Benja wants to peek the window. Palu in the gas, babe. He's forced back. He wanted to get aggressive. Vaults over towards main stairs. But Dodez has retaken Jim. Benja at the window. Connects a huge shot, but he's now down. But no. I will die here, or I will kill you here. 1 minute left in the round as SSG are trying to force map 3 to stave off elimination, and it's looking very, very likely for the North Americans. They've been able to bring...
Down to the con side here, Deimos peppering below, Volps, Palu so low on HP. They need to hold on for a full 30 seconds. It seems impossible.
Get ready for the Ashen Scream, for the North Americans to rise off their chairs in celebration as they're getting this map 3 well and truly. Volps, oh, never mind, keeps it alive. There's absolutely no chance they lose it. Surely not, as Volps is on 1 HP, 10 seconds left. Benja and Newers, you've got to finish this. You cannot collapse like this at the Six Invitational. There is no way, and indeed, no way. SSG, by the skin of their teeth, have managed map 3. 2026. Fluxo, SSG, one map to decide their fate.
I still feel like I'm recomposing myself after the conclusion of Club. Perhaps you're just joining for map 3, jumping across from Secret and Weibo. It literally came down to a 1v. Final catch deployed here from Loban. Impact grenade, second, I think. No, does not hit the mark. Secondary hard breach open. Dots under immediate pressure. Loban falls.
Should be dead here. Up close, indeed. Faults gets 2 off of that breach being opened up. Wonderful start for SSG. Down to Dodas and Palu. Palu's been so exceptional in the series, but gets caught, tagged up. Asher with a good angle. Faults then also has a decent angle, but it's Newers that found the kill. And Dodas by himself means that we get off to an SSG round win to start. And Asher lets them know all. Losing the Blackbeard now heading into the site is not ideal for SSG, especially with that clock starting to wind down. And there goes J9O. Here's a response now from Fluxo. This is not just going to be the SSG party on border. Fluxo will give everything they've got. Try and get to main stage, but Dodez losing the peak battle to Newers. Even things up again, heading into the last 25 seconds as the plant will go down inside a server. Drop down on top of the server rack. The Benja, core, dead, to right. Fluxo able to defend site 1-1.
Yeah, some really Blackbeard.
Loban's still very close, by the way. So not a full fallback from Fluxo. Loban wants to play aggressive, and he got down to Ashen in the convert. Ashen goes down again. 1 and 2 start for the star of SSG. A great start from Loban, and he pushes despite the Blackbeard in his face. Talk about aggression. Oh, the fallback headshot onto Benja. 4-1 start for Loban. And as Newers falls, it's a 1v5 for Faults.
He
avoids the flawless. The Dots is also there for cover. That's 2-2 split right now for Fluxo. No easy fights here for Faults. Despite the ping information, Volps on defaults.
Assist his team in holding on to that security corner of the map.
Norris looks here. If he's too busy scanning and over position, it meant that he was susceptible to Benja. Benja tags him up. Oh, what a swing though from Loban. Oh, Benja will be kicking himself. He had the opportunity to fight. Dots can hold. He knows there's one at the window. Little hole in the reinforcement. Not the end of the world. They still have cancel the double. No. Dots got aggressive, thinking maybe there was only the one. Got a bit of help, but Loban finds another shot. Again, the fact that Benja couldn't find that opening kill, Loban will punish him. He's been sensational so far on border, a 7-2 start. And SSG out of the timeout are down to 2 players left with 20 seconds. It's seemingly going to be a 3-1 start on the defense for Fluxo. All that hard work, Clubhouse to get to map 3, a strong map for SSG, but it was never going to be a foregone conclusion. One from J9O, the clash in your face, no time left. He goes searching for more kills, got a tag actually onto Volps. Might have been a team tag, doesn't.
Could suggest something centered around front door. It can also be used above, and that's where we'll also see it.
Oh, the run out from Loban. Well, he is just doing what he pleases. No one can stop him. He's on his own mission. No more ROUs from Newers. Trades in favor of Fluxo. The gunfights continue to go the way of the Brazilians. Ashen, shield down, gun up. Found one back onto Dots. Down to just him and Volts. Volt over, unsuccessful. And it's only Volts left in the 1v3. Nothing working for SSG here on the final map.
Feels like it has to be won.
You say all of that, but it already feels maybe job done territory for Fluxo as they're about to put up 4 defensive rounds on the board. Wow. They're ahead massively here on
G. So they'll be looking towards him.
Again, though, spreading the map. Fluxo is spreading the map. They're playing towards security and Brave.
Logan run out.
And Logan run out again.
Oh my.
They're just playing these dangerous positions, and SSG don't know how to enter the building. They don't know where to push in. So then that means it opens up the space for Logan to do these runouts. And then a swing across headshot onto Ashen.
The trade.
At least the trade, 1-for-1 between Ashen and Loban. Honestly, you take that if you're SSG. Volts then clears out Newers. It's just swing after swing on the defense from Fluxo, and SSG don't know what to do. They're not pushing in as a team. They're just staying around the balconies, allowing Fluxo all this map control, all this space to push the windows, to push the doorways. Only Benja left. In a 1v3, now facing a 5-1 deficit. And he will fall, surely, indeed, from above. Volts shuts down Benja.
Fluxo on the edge of the map, try to prevent as much control as them. It feels like they are once again in a commanding position akin to map 1. They've facilitated map entry. Top east is Fluxo's. They should be able to take security. As I say that, Ashen pivot to get shot in the back of the head. No way!
Oh, that is a shot from Dodez. Ashen would be tilted off that death. What are you meant to do about that? Loban tagged up heavily. Another line scan from Palu. SSG would be feeling the pressure. Well, they let it overwhelm them. J9O, you still got 2 gas babes. He's full white. Loban finds another kill onto Volts. Knocked down, but he's done his job again in this round. Gas babe thrown out from J9O. Volts now coming in over towards top east. Dodez shuts him down. This is looking done. Nothing can work right now for SSG. Benja, his first kill on border. Newers tagged up, thinks about the swing, but knows he's now low on health. Goes for the Volt out. This is something special from Newers. Finally, an impact play from SSG keeps the round alive.
Both players, though, so low, so susceptible as we enter the last 30 seconds of the round.
Towards Volps, he's holding 90. Loban, low on health, but he's still outside the building. Volps will go and group up with Dots. Big shot from Newers onto Loban, but again, he was low. 2v2, health advantage with Fluxo. SSG need to force the time to come down to a plant as Benji hits a clean headshot onto Dots. Only Volps left. Can he clutch a 1v2? Doesn't get the down. 7 seconds, time running out. Volts over, above, pushed away, cannot find the angle. 1 second left, no time, has to stick the plant. SSG, hold on. Wow. I know it makes his way down. He's just been droned. Dota's trying to bring him down actually with his drone.
Oh, grenade line up from Dots. Grenade line up. J9O.
There's the, oh, and pushed away right into the arms of Volps. Good call. Good. So good clear. They got the wonderful clear into J9O. Volps wanted to go for
my
the
goodness.
Nitrosol. The nade, perfect. Here comes Dots. Ashen got 1-for-1 again. That's 2 rounds in a row. Ashen has gotten the kill trade against the player he got the elimination on. Palu gets to find the kill yet on border. Oh my goodness.
He doesn't see faults.
Volts is still prone. He's got flame bolts. He's got smokes the drop. Palu found the kill onto Newers. Traded though by Benja as Volts stays prone inside bathroom. He's the only one left now for SSG. Are they aware of his location? Volts, and it's a trigger discipline play for the second time in this series. 30 seconds. He's waiting for the second player. He just takes it. There's one. Doesn't know what he... Oh, no, he just ran into Dodez. The discipline was... The pressure. One outside break. That's Palu. Can't quite enter. Ashen ended up beating out Loban. That's a big 1v1. Palu will eat the tripwire connector. Forced back outside of break. Benja, though, swings into Palu. Palu hit the shot. Ashen goes big again, but he loses J9O as this becomes a 1v3. Ashen has to clutch one of the biggest moments of his career. He needs the ace clutch or SSG are eliminated.
And they may be aware of his position. Flash flies through and a second. Ashen what can you do?
By himself, top floor. Fluxo will go straight to site. Ashen doesn't even know it, but the plant is going down inside of towers. Fluxo have turned their attention to the objective. He's got 40 seconds, or SSG are out.
Passport cross, Palu might be able to close it.
Ashen needs to win every single 1v1, but up close, it's down as Fluxo W7M book their place at the main stage of Six